The Madman!
It's been a long time since I've played Druid, and that's because everyone's running Druid. We don't want to really play Druid right. In fact, Druid nerfs have been hinted at. They're right around the corner. So what better time to play a very specialized version of Druid then? We've got a very defensive Druid, and that's like something pretty amazing. I don't think in the history of Hearthstone you've really had the ability to make an anti-aggro Druid deck. Pretty much because of Spreading Plague, you can actually build a defensive Druid deck that's been better than quite a few of the anti-aggro decks that I've been playing previously. The addition of one special card will make this version of Druid pretty interesting. And finally, had to break open the piggy bank for this one. Hopefully, unlike Lanafel, I will not regret this. You know, given that I have Dark Arakoa, I can in fact give my Cthulhu taunt, and that actually works. And then you can bring your big Cthulhu back with Hadronox. So what are the other Cthulhu enablers? You have the Disciple of Cthulhu. It's been so long. Cthulhu's Chosen, Dark Arakoa. Was there another one? I mean, the Prince is actually pretty good. Do we want to cross the paths? That seems almost interesting enough. To like, not be insane. The Veclor gives two really good taunts for Hadronox. And then the big Cthulhu taunt, it's pretty good. So we've got the Innervate Primordial Drake, which is pretty good. Ooh, double Innervate. Drake into Hadronox? Spreading Plague into Innervate Hadronox was pretty interesting also. So far, the only taunt we've had die is Primordial Drake. But that's the beauty of Hadronox? Question mark? Get it out early, and then you can summon more taunts behind it. But it actually does die. No rush. Oh no, ruined by Stonehill Defender.
Talk about a nice suit.
Alright. Spreading Plague probably saves me more often, but the question is, do we want to go Lick King? Alright, fine. He can't get through it and deal me that much damage, I think. He might be able to buff this with like +4 with Bone Mare. But then it's only 6 damage. And then we use Frostmourne to kill this thing. Okay, it's still only 6. We're good. We're good. No consecration, no consecration! Ah! That was the makings of a great comeback. Why do you play Consecration? You're not supposed to play that card in your deck. Ah, Rexar. Druid's favorite friend to bully. Easy. One mana, 1/2. 1 mana, 1/2 again. Just gotta casually spreading plague them. Guess we don't have spreading plague. See, if I coin Mire Keeper, I'll have I'll play this one into 4 into 6. Sometimes I guess the opponents can win if you know, you don't draw your spreading plague. 1/5. Oh. Fun. I have the Wrath for that. It's okay. Oh, you're losing 2 things into it. I see. Wow. No respect for a swipe. Okay, it's a little bit of damage. It's a little bit of damage. Okay, okay. I'm sad. You will regret this.
I don't have enough mana. I don't have enough mana. I can see.
So the idea is that this deck is better than Jade Druid against aggro decks. That's the idea. It's gonna be rough winning against Jade Druid though. That's gonna be really, really tough. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do it yet. We'll figure it out. But I've lost against all the aggro decks. That's variance! That's variance. I should actually consider running the Jade Killer in this deck. Betray my own Druid kind.
Where shall I strike?
Wait, why didn't I put Druid of the Claw in this deck?
The land serves me.
I guess because of 5 mana, 4/6 taunt isn't that good. I have too many people in the 5 slot anyways. That's fine. It does come back with taunt. It transforms. Well, if you have the Dark Era Koa crossover, we might as well build this, make this a Cthulhu deck. I guess we would get rid of Hadronox for that then. No. Because the point would be to bring back Cthulhu with Hadronox. So we'd have to clear up 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 deck slots. Yeah, Hadronox can res Cthulhu because you can give Cthulhu taunt. Like, actually physically put the taunt on them, I believe.
Time waits for no one.
I think that can be done.
Time waits for no one.
Didn't look like the ramp would really accomplish much. Which is strange to say. Yeah. I'm starting to see this as just an inferior Jade Druid deck. Womp 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 womp. I mean, it has some benefits, right? Right? But maybe the fact that you can summon like such cheap Jades on the... You can summon such big Jades on the cheap that potentially makes it even more defensive. Because they can attack and defend. I memed incorrectly there, oops. Man, he totally needed that armor there. Oh my gosh, it's the Hadronox mirror. Does he not know that Ancient of War doesn't come back? Scratch, scratch, scratch. I guess the Jade Behemoth can also be gotten back by the Hadronox. Wait, when I think about it, just randomly tossing Hadronox into the Jade Druid deck doesn't seem bad either. Well, I always liked playing Defend the King, the warrior deck. Feels pretty good, man. Oh, sorry, Protect the King. How many taunts has he lost so far? Ancient of War doesn't count, so it's only been 2 Jade Behemoths and Druid of the Claw. Times 2. That's actually a lot. When I get my Hadronox off, I'm just gonna get a bunch of 1/5s, which isn't even that good in this matchup. He doesn't want to break Hadronox. Yeah, not running the Jade package definitely makes Ultimate Infestation a lot less good too, since you actually deck. I was thinking if I wanted to like draw a card. Seems like I don't want to. Oh. Mill Hadronox, huh? The nightmare. It's alright. Well, actually half of the cards in my deck are really bad to mill. Half of them are really good to mill though. Yikes. I got my mind on my money. Can't just toss that. Yes!
Perish. Time waits for no one.
Oops, I did it again. It's alright. I plan to mill the innervate.
Behold the rage of the Firelands.
All according to plan. To be fair, well... Okay, that's not really to be fair anything.
My hand is too full.
I was only gonna give me back 1/5s. It didn't matter much, right? It's at this point that Trump realized that he had messed up. Not running Jades sure makes these cards so much worse.
I'm almost out of cards. The circle of life is over.
I spent exactly as much effort as I needed to win the game. You should run one Jade Idol for extreme fatigue games like this. That's so dumb, you should just run Jade then. That's ridiculous.
I'm out of cards.
Lol 7 mana 4/6. Lol this deck.
The menagerie is for
I don't even want to play Mire Keeper because otherwise I'll get like 2 guys out for Spreading Plague. Man, look at that Spider Valley. Kill the 10-10 and 11-11.
do not touch. Light and rot.
If he plays Spreading Plague, I can't lethal him anyways. So I think that means I'm supposed to play Mire Keeper. Because if he top decks Spreading Plague, it's not even that good for him. And that card isn't Spreading Plague since he could have played it earlier.
I can see.
Well, there you have it, guys. Undisputable evidence that this deck is great. I regret everything.